I said, okay, every single day, one chapter in the morning, 45 minutes to an hour. Focus and you can process these information if you can say it and hear it at the same time and read it with your eyes. Welcome guys to another video on my channel. My exams are getting closer and closer. Just got back from work, that's why I'm in my working clothes here. And yeah, these exams. I'm studying a part-time in business administration, international management, and I'm in my second semester now. And as a part-time student, it is not always easy to organize yourself or investing that time for your exams. And in my first semester, I invested a lot of time. I've gone through a process where I wanted to prove to myself that I can do it, and it worked out very well at the end. I got the best grades in that semester which you can have possibly, so that's already something which showed me that that method worked. And in today's video I want to talk about different study tips I use in order to be as efficient and also effective as possible, like these two components which I set myself as focus, and that I can still do a lot of other things like creating a YouTube channel and working part-time. And during the semester it's a 6-day cycle, and in the evenings I have uni, so you can imagine that I leave to work at 7 o'clock, 6:45, and get back home if I have uni at 9 o'clock. So how and where do I find the time to get all that material in? And I need to admit, it is not the high-ranked university I'm studying at, but still, as a part-time student, that won't be possible to study at such a high-level university. But still, these are some study tips I think which are very efficient and effective, and as you see, it worked out very well for me that I got very good grades there. I invested 30 to 45 minutes in the mornings. I woke up at 5:30, was it, and then I invested, nearly sometimes actually an hour. I've invested in reading these chapters, scripts, going quickly through the slides, but not really focus reading. I was skimming through these texts. Major advantage if you can skim through these texts and learn and observe these things. And that's how I got into it. I've invested about 1 hour, 5 days, every single day, and that added up to nearly 5 hours, mostly 4 hours I'd say, but that adds up to so much time. And if you do that the whole semester, it's already quite a good amount of time you've already invested. And from there you can take already these things and need to revise before the exams. And I know all the lecturers and people say yeah, do a bit there, but everyone just puts it off. But trust me, if you do that system of half an hour to an hour of work every single day, where you can take the time in the morning or in the evening, whatever you prefer, you can get much more things done there. And what I did now is I'm using summaries now. The internet is so big and you get so many summaries already out there, and I mean, you can't read all these pages if you're a part-time student and don't have any freedom or any free time after all. If you do that, if you invest all that time of just learning and reading all these things. So I'm working with summaries now, but 4 weeks before the exams, that's just right now, I said, okay, every single day, one chapter in the morning, 45 minutes to an hour, but really detailed. And I'm actually walking in my room, having my surface here and going through it, and then process it, saying it out loud. That is definitely another point. It's just focus, and you can process these information if you can say it and hear it at the same time and read it with your eyes, which I think makes me memorize it much better. On the next day I revise it again, so I have a clear structure there, and it actually works out perfectly in these 3 to 4 weeks of preparation time. So that's the second point. The third point is to stand up, have your breaks, work with the Pomodoro technique. I do it always like that. That's the reason I do it in the morning, where I have 30 minutes, 5 minutes of short break time, and then again 25 minutes, which is way more effective and also efficient at the end. Because you can do that, especially on the weekends where I invest more time of bigger subjects like maths or things like that, where I just can't do all these things within an hour. I do 35 minutes of blocks, 5 minutes break. 35 minutes, 5 minutes break. 35 minutes, 5 minutes breaks. And that adds up to about, 4 to 5 hours. I do it like that way. And trust me, that is just a game changer, because your brain just needs 5 minutes to recover. But if you just do it all at once, you just don't give your brain time to just process all the information you are learning there. So that's the reason I'm investing more time now into giving myself a break, 5 minutes, and then after about 3-4 hours I give myself 15 minutes of breaks. And don't pick up your phone, just get outside, go for a short walk, drink some water, talk to people, just distract yourself of the things you are doing or learning about, in order to just leave your brain to process these information. So work with the Pomodoro technique. And the last point I have in today's video is to really take your time during the exam week. I didn't touch my laptop, like I had all the exams in the same week there, and I didn't say like, okay, I got back home from the first exam and I was like, okay, I need to invest much more time now because I need to prepare for the other exam. So first of all, so stressful, and second of all, you will not remember a lot of things. One thing I do is 2 days before the exams, I just go again, just skim again through these things and let my brain process. But the day before, I definitely don't take anything or any time into invest in there for the exam I have the next day, because that doesn't help. You probably get your brain more not frustrated, but confused, in order to like really focus on that exam you have the next day. And definitely I calm myself down, I hit the gym again, I'll go on walks, I just let my brain have these breaks during that week, because you're very exhausted from these exams. And I think that was a major factor, which I knew that I was prepared enough, so I could just give myself breaks during the exam week. Just let your brain distract itself and really recover, because only with that recovery you can get like good during the exams and really focus at that time to 2 to 3 hours where you really have that exam. So I think that's it. That's the major steps or major things I've set myself now for the next exams. So I have my study plan for the next 4 weeks, just every single day, bits and bits there and then, and like really sticking to my time plan there. It is a lot about discipline, but because I was already skimming through these slides during the semester and just let them process it, and now I just take it out again and just go through it, I can memorize a few things and pick it out, and it's much easier for your brain to remember these things. So that is all the things I wanted to talk about in today's video on my study plan. So for my YouTube channel, it will be a bit of a time where maybe I can't implement or do a lot of drone shots and things I really enjoy, but I still want to stick to my 2 videos per week. hit that subscribe button because I drop, as I said, 2 videos on Thursdays and Sundays and you don't want to miss them. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comment sections down below how you are studying and what tips I can learn from you guys. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. And thank you very much for your time.